Happy New Year, agents! It's me, Agent SD3 of SD3 Entertainment, and welcome to the first video of 2019. There's a lot of interesting titles coming out this year, and I really want to take some time to highlight some things that you guys should be on the lookout for.
Become an agent and subscribe to SD3 Entertainment today.
2019 is set to be a very interesting year for gaming and movies, or really the entertainment industry at large. Something that I believe will be a key theme of this year will be nostalgia. Why nostalgia, you ask? Well, let's take a look at the first major title coming out in 2019, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Our worlds are under attack. And only you can stand against the darkness.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 12th installment in the Kingdom Hearts series, a sequel to Kingdom Hearts 2 and the final chapter in the Dark Seeker saga. An action role-playing video game developed and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The game is scheduled to be released worldwide at the end of this month. Kingdom Hearts 3 is set after the events of Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Sora is joined by Donald Duck, Goofy, and later King Mickey and Riku as they search for the 7 Guardians of Light and the key to return Hearts as they attempt to foil Master Xehanort's plan to bring about a second Keyblade War. Throughout their journey, they will cross paths with characters and worlds based on different Disney and Pixar properties as they set off on an epic saga of good versus evil. While the Kingdom Hearts timeline may be difficult for even hardcore fans to follow, the game's developers have promised a game that all players, veterans and newcomers alike, can enjoy. The theme of nostalgia does not stop at Kingdom Hearts 3. We can see that in the release of Devil May Cry 5, another long-awaited title. The game follows the success of DMC4 Special Edition, which came out in 2014. The 5th installment of the series is scheduled to be released on March 8th, 2019. It will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. It will feature the return of characters Dante and Nero along with a new character named V. Set after the events of Devil May Cry 2, published in 2003, DMC5 follows Nero as he fights off a widespread demon invasion as he looks for the mysterious figure who took the Devil Bringer. Nero is quite the interesting character, and this game sets the stage to address Nero's true parentage and origins. DMC5's director, Machiteru Okabe, had stated in passing that Nero was indeed the son of Virgil, which fans have been questioning since the release of Devil May Cry 4. Devil May Cry 5's gameplay is similar to the other titles in the series, focusing on fast-paced, stylish action found in weapon-style combat. We cannot talk about nostalgia without talking about the Mortal Kombat franchise. This is a franchise that was started back in 1992. As of 2015, however, the entire franchise has sold over 35 million copies worldwide, which is monumental. What's interesting about Mortal Kombat 11 specifically is this game seems to be including a very heavy time travel element, right? We see that with the new character who seems to be some kind of elder god standing next to an hourglass, which generally symbolizes some form of time travel or multiverse hopping or something to that extent, which is interesting considering that time travel was really the catalyst for the story of Mortal Kombat 9. One of the most hype moments of the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer was getting to see Scorpion in his Mortal Kombat 3 outfit. This Mortal Kombat game is set to use all of the tropes, all of the costume designs across the franchise, which is a huge number of variations that you can put on each individual character. So you can use the version of Scorpion that you resonate most with, that reminds you of what it was like to pick up the game for the first time. Even for a long-standing and undoubtedly successful franchise as Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm Studios seems to be taking in this idea of nostalgia and how can we get the consumer to come back? How can we reignite their love for gaming? And for them, it seems that the answer is time travel, both in story and how the game is marketed. This bloody, sinister fighting game is expected to deliver great action sequences, cutscenes, and of course, who could forget the amazing fatalities? The last title I want to talk about in terms of video games and nostalgia is Jump Force, which, regardless of how you may feel about the game, is the pinnacle of this idea of nostalgia, of tapping into everybody's childhood to get gamers back into gaming. Jump Force is a fighting game developed by Spike Chunsoft and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, featuring characters from various manga series previously featured in the Weekly Shonen Jump anthology. The game is scheduled to release in February of 2019 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. featuring popular characters from Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh, and many more. The game features 3v3 battles and intricate 3D stages based on real-world locations, in what will be the biggest showdown between the heroes and villains of the anime world. On a side note, part of why Jump Force is so interesting is because if you look back at the past 3 jump-oriented games that came out, they came out exclusively in Japan. I know that someone is going to say that Jump Victory Verse came out in the US. However, it's good to note that Jump Victory Versus came out in the US a year after it came out in Japan. And the only reason that happened is because there was enough fan outcry that the game got localized. This is interesting because it could mean that more games that were previously exclusive to Japan could make their way to the rest of the world. So why is this happening? Why do I think that nostalgia is going to be the theme of 2019 for gaming? Well, simply put, the gaming industry had a lot of issues in 2018. We had a lot of focus and conversation about microtransactions. We had the release of Atlas, which is just buggy mess. We had the release of Fallout 76, which was abysmal in terms of the fan backlash and just the nature of the game in and of itself. And then we also can't forget about PR blunders, specifically looking at Blizzard and their announcement of Diablo Immortal. I'm not a huge Diablo fan, but I will say I have quite a few thoughts on that debacle. If you guys would like to hear about them, let me know in the comment section below, and maybe I'll do something on Twitter or I'll just talk about it in another video. I can't ignore the fact that there were a lot of successes in gaming last year as well, such as God of War, Spider-Man PS4, Monster Hunter World, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Yakuza 6, and the list goes on and on. However, I feel like the issues that occurred last year, along with the successes of 2018, are contributing to why developers are going back to old projects. These are surefire ways of getting fans hyped and excited about your product. You will generate buzz and conversation. We're at the point where folks from the 90s and even early 2000s can say that something is their childhood. And I think that this notion of nostalgia and bringing back these old properties isn't necessarily a bad thing, if they're done correctly, that is. Alright agents, let me know what you think 2019 will be the year of in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, why not hit that subscribe button? I put out videos every week covering a wide variety of topics such as video games, comics, and anime. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Agent SD3 out.